Have you ever noticed how the more you try to grasp onto someone, the more they seem to slip through your fingers? It's a frustrating reality that chasing too hard can often lead to the very outcome we fear most: pushing people away. But what if I told you there's a different way, a Stoic way, that can fundamentally change how you interact in relationships without all the exhausting pursuit? Today, we dive deep into the Stoic philosophy of self-sufficiency and intentional detachment. This isn't about ignoring your emotions or playing hard to get. It's about cultivating a strong sense of self that naturally attracts others. By focusing on personal growth and internal satisfaction, you become not just more appealing to others, but also more fulfilled in your own life. We're going to explore how these ancient Stoic insights can help you maintain your dignity and self-respect in relationships, allowing you to draw people in by the quiet confidence of your presence. This approach is about being true to yourself, setting your own pace, and finding that when you stop chasing, the right connections start chasing you. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell if you're ready to transform your relationship dynamics. Your support helps us bring more empowering content like this to people who are ready to stop playing roles and start living authentically. Now, let's begin. Number 1. Live as if you've already won their heart. This idea might seem a bit odd at first, especially if you're head over heels for someone. You might wonder, how can I behave as if I have their affection when I clearly don't? But believe me, this approach is transformative. When you adopt it, you'll discover its powerful effect in attracting people to you. So, what does it mean to live as if you've already won? It's not about faking it or fooling yourself. It's about carrying yourself with confidence, self-assurance, and a sense of fulfillment. When you behave as if you already possess what you seek, be it love, attention, or respect, you naturally take on the traits of someone who is complete, self-reliant, and appealing. Consider this. People are naturally drawn to those who appear to have their act together, who aren't desperate or clingy. When you live as if you've already achieved your desires, you exude confidence and a peaceful vibe that others find incredibly appealing. It's not about putting on an act. It's about truly cultivating an attitude of abundance. Picture this scenario. You're at a party, and there's someone there you find appealing. While most might try hard to catch that person's eye, perhaps even going out of their way to impress, what if you instead behaved as if you already had their attention? You wouldn't need to chase after them or shower them with compliments. You'd simply enjoy the moment, mingle with others, and let your natural charm do the talking. This calm confidence will make you stand out far more than any overt display of interest. They'll see you're different, that you aren't desperate for their attention, because, in your mind, you already have it. This approach is simple, yet it's crucial. By living as if you've already secured their affection, you sidestep the common pitfalls of trying too hard or seeming needy. Remember what the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said: "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." When you desire less, especially in terms of chasing someone's attention, you project a sense of completeness that is highly attractive. Let's apply this to different relationship situations. If you're courting someone new, rather than bombarding them with messages or striving to impress constantly, behave as if they're already captivated by you. Focus on being your best self, confident, engaging, and at ease. This self-assurance will make you more noticeable, as most people are too caught up in trying to win others over. Or consider if you're in a relationship that's lost some spark. Maybe you've been bending over backwards to relight that fire, but to no avail. Here, acting as if you still have their love can change the game. Instead of worrying about the dwindling passion, live as if the love is still strong. Be the confident, attractive individual you were when things began. Take part in activities that make you happy and complete, regardless of your partner. When they notice you're not scrambling to mend things, but rather are content and confident, it might just rekindle their interest in you. So, how can you start incorporating this habit? It all begins with your mindset. Visualize yourself as the person who already has everything they want. How would you act, speak, carry yourself? Embed this mindset in your daily life, whether you're at work, socializing, or just lounging at home. Consistency is key. Over time, this way of thinking will become a part of you. And if you find it tough to act as if you have something when you clearly don't, remember the Stoic practice of detachment. Detach from the outcomes. Focus on evolving into your best self rather than winning someone's affection. By doing so, you'll grow more confident, and pretending to have what you desire will get easier. So friends, by living as if you already possess your desires, you're not just playing a role. You're stepping into your true strength. You're embracing the confident, magnetic person you truly are. And that's exactly what will naturally draw others to you, without any need for pretense. Number 2, stick to your values, not seeking validation. It might sound straightforward, but here's the twist. When feelings are involved, it's tempting to bend your own rules just to win someone over. You might catch yourself agreeing to things that normally wouldn't fly with you, or you might start compromising on your core beliefs, all in hopes of getting that nod of approval. But here's a Stoic insight for you. Nothing is more compelling than a person who stands unwavering in their beliefs, no matter the audience. Sticking to your principles announces to everyone, including that special someone, that you're confident in who you are and what you stand for. This isn't about being stubborn. It's about being grounded in your identity, unaffected by the fleeting opinions around you. This kind of self-assuredness is genuinely appealing because it shows you're not looking for validation to feel good about yourself. Roy T. Bennett puts it brilliantly. Do what is right, not what is easy, nor what is popular. Imagine you're seeing someone new and they propose something that clashes with your values. Let's say they want you to skip a crucial family gathering or to do something that feels off to you. The easy route? Just go along with it. But what if you chose to stand firm and explain respectfully why you can't compromise your values? While it might be unexpected at first, this approach will likely earn you respect and admiration for your integrity. Living by your principles is about the big and small choices you make daily. It means staying true to yourself consistently, regardless of who's watching. This consistency builds trust, the cornerstone of any solid relationship. Consider this scenario. Your relationship seems to be losing its luster, perhaps because you're too focused on pleasing your partner at your own happiness's expense. Here, reverting to your principles can bring back that spark. Rather than seeking their approval, start making choices based on what's right for you. Show your partner that you are strong and independent, which can transform the dynamics of your relationship, presenting you as a partner of substance and depth. So, how do you keep true to your principles when it's tough, especially when you crave someone's approval? Start with understanding your core values. Identify what you absolutely won't compromise on. Commit to these values and make it your practice to live by them, even when it's challenging. It's about earning respect for your authenticity, not merely being liked. As we close, let's ponder on Steve Maraboli's words. Live your truth, express your love, share your enthusiasm, take action towards your dreams, walk your talk, dance and sing to your music, embrace your blessings, make today worth remembering. Embrace your true self and let that authenticity shine in every interaction. Now, take a moment to close your eyes and gently affirm, "I don't seek validation." Allow this affirmation to resonate deeply within you, reminding you of the unwavering strength you possess, the integrity that guides you, and the profound power you hold when you remain steadfast in your principles. Embrace this affirmation as a beacon of your inner resilience, reinforcing your commitment to living authentically and courageously, no matter what challenges you face. Number 3, mix it up with your availability. It might seem a bit strange at first. You might think, if I really like someone, shouldn't I be there whenever they need me? Shouldn't I show them I care by always being available? But here's a Stoic twist to consider. Being always on call can actually work against you. Think of it like having your favorite dish every single day. Pretty soon, you'd start to overlook its specialness. Introducing unpredictability in your availability adds a layer of mystery and intrigue. When you're not always immediately accessible, you naturally enhance your allure. People tend to value what they don't have constant access to. Like a rare sunny day after a week of rain, your presence becomes something to be cherished and sought after when it's not a given. Picture this. You're in a dynamic where you've always been proactive, always the one to text first, make plans, and keep the connection alive. This predictability, while stable, may lead to your efforts being underappreciated over time. Now, imagine changing the script slightly. You don't reply instantly to every text. You're not the first to suggest plans for the weekend, and you sometimes let them reach out to you first. This shift can spark curiosity. They might begin to wonder, what's happening? Why isn't he, she reaching out as usual? This curiosity can revitalize their interest and appreciation for your efforts and presence. It's important to note that this isn't about playing mind games or being manipulative. It's about applying a Stoic principle of moderation and self-respect, valuing your own time and presence enough not to dispense it too freely. Marcus Aurelius advised, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Similarly, if being overly available feels draining or unappreciated, it might not be the right approach. If you're accustomed to being always available and this new approach seems daunting, start with small steps. Delay your responses a bit, or let them initiate contact and plans more often. These small adjustments can help you find a balance that respects your independence and also keeps the relationship engaging and reciprocal. So, reflect on this Stoic wisdom and affirm to yourself, "My time is precious." Let this affirmation reinforce your approach to interactions, ensuring that your presence is not only respected, but also eagerly anticipated. Embrace a balanced availability that makes each moment with you something special and valued. Number 4, let others speak before you do. In any relationship, from a budding romance to a long-standing partnership, there's a remarkably effective technique that can transform how you interact. Always be the last to speak. This approach isn't just about being quiet. It's about harnessing the power of listening to forge deeper connections. Stoicism teaches the virtue of restraint and the value of listening over speaking. When you hold back and allow someone else to speak first, you're practicing a form of respect and patience that is all too rare in our fast-paced world. Many of us are quick to interrupt or eager to provide our input first, but there's great wisdom in reversing this habit. By listening attentively and allowing others to fully express themselves before you weigh in, you demonstrate that you truly value their opinions and feelings. This not only deepens your understanding of them, but also enhances your relationships. Consider a scenario where you're discussing something you're passionate about. The instinct might be to immediately share your thoughts and dominate the discussion. But imagine the impact of stepping back and letting the other person share their complete thoughts first. As you listen, maintain eye contact and show that you're engaged. When they've finished, take a moment to gather your thoughts before responding. This approach doesn't just show that you care about what they have to say, but it also signals that you are thoughtful and composed, qualities that reflect a strong and confident character. This technique is particularly beneficial in tense or emotional situations. For instance, if you find yourself in a disagreement with your partner, resisting the urge to respond immediately can prevent the situation from escalating. By allowing them the space to express themselves first, you gain the opportunity to fully digest their words and respond thoughtfully. This can help diffuse tension and lead to more productive and understanding conversations, embodying the Stoic principle that it's wiser to respond with reason than react with emotion. Even in interactions with an ex or someone who might be trying to provoke you, choosing to speak last can give you the upper hand. It shows you are not easily disturbed or swayed by external pressures. This level of emotional control can shift how others perceive you, portraying you as someone grounded and thoughtful. To integrate this habit into your daily life, begin by consciously deciding to hold back during conversations. Give others the chance to finish their points before you begin to speak. It might be challenging initially, especially if you're used to leading dialogues, but persistence will make it a natural part of your interpersonal interactions. The benefits of this practice are manifold. You'll find that by becoming a better listener, people are naturally more drawn to you, appreciating the respect and attention you provide. In closing, let's remember the sage advice of the Buddha. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. This emphasizes the importance of speaking purposefully and thoughtfully. Now pause for a moment and affirm to yourself, be the last to speak. Embrace this affirmation as a reminder of the transformative power of listening and the profound strength that comes with speaking last, a true reflection of Stoic wisdom and serenity in action. Number 5. Embrace independence. In the realm of relationships and attraction, there might seem to be a contradiction here. You might think, aren't we supposed to connect deeply with someone we like? But here's a Stoic twist on that. True attractiveness stems from being confident and self-reliant. When you embody independence, you demonstrate that your happiness and fulfillment are self-sourced, not dependent on others. This isn't just appealing, it's downright magnetic. Now, embracing independence doesn't mean you isolate yourself or shut people out. It's about recognizing your intrinsic value and not clinging to others for constant approval or to validate your sense of self-worth. This habit involves cultivating your passions, pursuing your personal goals, and maintaining a vibrant life outside of any romantic entanglements. The philosopher Wayne Dyer beautifully captured this when he said, "You cannot be lonely if you like the person you're alone with." Learning to appreciate your own company not only enriches your life, but also enhances how others perceive you. They see a person who is self-assured and content, qualities that naturally attract others. Picture this scenario. You're in a relationship, but instead of passively waiting for your partner to plan your weekends or fill your evenings, you engage actively in hobbies you've let slide or embark on new projects that ignite your passion. Your enthusiasm for life will be infectious. Your partner or potential partners will view you as dynamic, compelling, and intriguing, qualities that add a unique spark to any relationship. For those seeking to attract someone new, this principle of independence is especially powerful. Most people are drawn to individuals who have their own lives sorted and aren't merely waiting for someone else to complete them. By living your best life independently, you not only become more interesting and desirable, but you also signal to others that you are a whole, complete individual who adds value to a relationship rather than solely extracting it. If stepping into independence feels daunting, start small. Set minor, achievable goals like spending more time alone, exploring new hobbies, or making decisions without seeking others' opinions. Each step forward in this practice solidifies your autonomy and enhances your attractiveness by showing that you don't need anyone else to define your worth. By embracing independence, you align with Stoic virtues of self-sufficiency and resilience. In doing so, you become a beacon of confidence, not because you don't want connections with others, but because you are entirely secure in your own being. This is the essence of not trying too hard in relationships. When you are complete in yourself, everything else falls into place naturally. Number 6. The power of letting go. Often, when we pursue someone, we do so with a specific goal in mind, be it their affection, attention, or commitment. It's natural to desire a particular outcome from our interactions. However, let's explore why, paradoxically, not fixating on these outcomes can actually enhance our attractiveness and bring us closer to achieving what we truly desire. In the philosophy of Stoicism, there's a fundamental emphasis on focusing on what we can control, our actions and attitudes, and releasing our grip on the results. When you become overly attached to a desired outcome in any relationship, you might find yourself constantly analyzing every text and conversation, overly concerned about how the other person perceives you, and maybe even strategizing your every move just to ensure things unfold exactly as you hope. However, this attachment can lead to a loss of your authentic self. You become more of a strategist rather than a genuine participant in the relationship. The stress of ensuring that every interaction goes perfectly can make you appear needy and less confident, which, ironically, can drive people away. Now, imagine a different approach. You've had a fantastic date. Instead of spending the next hours or days overthinking and stressing about whether they will reach out again, you choose a different path. You reflect on the joy of the experience, the pleasure of the conversation, and then you let go. You trust that if the connection was genuine, things will progress in their own time. This doesn't mean you don't care about the outcome, but you're not letting the outcome dictate your peace of mind or self-worth. This detachment isn't about apathy, it's about healthy detachment. Stoic wisdom teaches us that by detaching from the need to control the outcomes, we actually reduce our suffering. It's the desire and clinginess to specific outcomes that often lead to our greatest disappointments and emotional turmoil. When you release that need for control, you exude a quiet confidence. You signal to others that, while you are interested, your happiness and self-esteem are not hinged on their responses or feelings towards you. Moreover, embracing this mindset shift allows you to be more present in your interactions. You listen better, respond more genuinely, and act more naturally. Your interactions become about the joy of connecting with another person, not about securing a specific outcome. This authenticity is attractive. It draws people towards you because it showcases your security in who you are and your ability to enjoy life, regardless of external circumstances. So, I encourage you today, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, mentally affirm to yourself, detach from the outcome. Allow this affirmation to remind you that life's most beautiful relationships and experiences come not from tightly gripping the reins, but from holding them lightly. Let go of the need to control the narrative of your relationships and instead, embrace the possibility that something wonderful will happen when you least expect it. This is the heart of Stoic resilience, finding freedom and fulfillment by focusing on the present and letting the future unfold as it will, naturally and without force. Number 7. Use negative visualization techniques. Now you might be wondering, why focus on the negative? It might seem counterintuitive to imagine scenarios that we typically want to avoid. However, this practice, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, serves as a powerful mental exercise that not only prepares us for life's uncertainties, but also enhances our ability to appreciate and attract meaningful experiences. Negative visualization is about contemplating the worst-case scenarios, not to fixate on them, but to equip ourselves mentally and emotionally for any eventuality. It's about envisioning yourself losing something or someone dear to you. This isn't about losing hope, though. Rather, it's about fostering a sense of gratitude and resilience. When you consciously think about the absence of something valuable, your appreciation for it grows, and you become more robust in the face of potential losses. Consider this scenario. You're deeply attracted to someone. Rather than getting caught up in anxieties about what might go wrong, you instead reflect on how you would adapt if you weren't together. What strengths would you rely on? What changes might you embrace? Confronting these possibilities head-on lessens the fear associated with loss and promotes a healthy detachment from outcomes. This kind of detachment is incredibly appealing, as it shows that your interest in the relationship is not out of desperation or fear, but from a genuine appreciation and valuing of the bond. The great Stoic philosopher Seneca once remarked, "He who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than is necessary." This wisdom underscores the essence of negative visualization. By preparing mentally for all outcomes, you reduce unnecessary suffering and cultivate a calm and composed spirit, ready to handle whatever comes your way with grace and confidence. So, I encourage you to pause a moment and affirm to yourself, "I am prepared for anything." Let this affirmation serve as a reminder of your strength, resilience, and capability to handle life's challenges. This mindset isn't just about facing life's difficulties. It's also about exuding a calm confidence that is naturally attractive, especially when you're not desperately clinging to outcomes. This approach, Stoics argue, is key not just to personal resilience, but also to cultivating genuine and lasting attractions. Number 8. Embrace the natural flow of conversations. It's a common scenario. When you find yourself really liking someone, there's a compelling urge to steer conversations. You want to highlight your strengths or guide the dialogue in a way that favors your interests. But here's a key insight. Trying to control conversations usually backfires. It can come off as overly calculated or insecure, which stifles the genuine spontaneity that makes interactions truly captivating. Let's reflect on why stepping back from controlling the conversation can lead to deeper connections. When you relinquish the need to direct every dialogue, you allow room for authenticity. You're not imposing an agenda or anxiously predicting the next turn. Instead, you're fully present, letting the conversation unfold in its own natural rhythm. This demonstrates a strong sense of self-confidence and trust, both in yourself and in the dynamics of your interaction. Stephen Covey, a great thinker, once said, "Seek first to understand, then to be understood." This wisdom rings particularly true here. By prioritizing listening over controlling, you cultivate an environment where the other person feels deeply heard and respected. This isn't just about being polite, it's about fostering a genuine exchange where both parties feel connected and valued. Imagine you're on a date and you're keen to make a good impression. It might be tempting to navigate the conversation towards topics you excel in or anecdotes where you shine. However, consider the alternative. What if you chose to engage sincerely with what the other person is saying? Ask open-ended questions that invite them to share more about themselves. Listen intently, respond thoughtfully, and allow the conversation to meander through topics naturally. This approach not only eases the pressure off you, but also enriches the experience for your date. They are more likely to enjoy a meaningful connection with you because the interaction feels authentic, not orchestrated. This approach is equally vital in long-standing relationships. Constantly dictating the course of conversations can make your partner feel as if their voice doesn't matter, or that they are merely a spectator in the relationship. By loosening the grip on control, you nurture a healthier, more balanced interaction where both individuals feel heard, understood, and valued. So, my friends, I encourage you to let go of the urge to control your conversations. When you embrace the natural flow of dialogue and truly engage with the moment, you'll find that your relationships not only become more manageable, but also more profound and rewarding. This is what it means to live a Stoic life in your personal interactions, valuing harmony and understanding over control and predictability. Let's practice this together and watch how our relationships transform into something truly special. Number 9. Be calm and patient. Patience often seems like a slow, dragging word, especially when you're keen to see progress in your relationships. Yet, it's essential to recognize that patience isn't merely waiting. It's a strategic, wise way of approaching life, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. Patience is truly a hidden superpower. It reflects a profound understanding that all worthwhile things require time to flourish, and that hastiness often leads to frustrations and setbacks. It embodies confidence and self-control, showing that you are composed, deliberate, and not in need of instant satisfaction to feel fulfilled. Instead, you exhibit a calm trust in the unfolding of events, believing steadfastly that what is destined for you will find its way. Consider this scenario. You're drawn to someone, but their responses aren't as prompt or enthusiastic as you'd hoped. While it's tempting to accelerate things, what if you chose instead to let the connection evolve naturally? By choosing patience, you allow the relationship to grow at a comfortable pace for both of you, likely leading to a more robust and authentic bond. They'll notice and value that you aren't forcing their hand, which in itself can make you more attractive to them. In the context of a long-standing partnership, patience proves vital as well. Not every challenge demands an immediate solution. Not every disagreement needs swift resolution. Stoicism teaches us the strength of restraint and the power of reflecting before reacting. By practicing patience, you provide both yourself and your partner ample space to reflect, discuss, and heal, which can enhance the depth and resilience of your bond. Number 10. Smile through tough times. You might be thinking, how does smiling help when times are hard? Or, isn't that just pretending to be okay? Well, I'm here to unpack the surprising strength found in a simple smile, even amidst adversity. When we choose to smile during tough times, it's not an act of denial, but a declaration of resilience. This isn't about fooling others into thinking all is well. Rather, it's about affirming to yourself that you are stronger than your current challenges. Consider the moment you encounter a setback. Perhaps it's a disagreement with someone close to you, a day filled with unexpected challenges at work, or a personal disappointment. The natural reaction might be to frown, to let the stress manifest visibly. However, By choosing instead to smile, even faintly, you invoke a powerful shift in both your internal mindset and the external situation. This small, deliberate act of smiling can diffuse tension, soften the stern atmosphere of a confrontation, and signal to others that you are grounded and unshaken. It's a visual cue that speaks volumes. You are in command of your emotions and reactions, regardless of the chaos around you. But the impact of a smile goes beyond just influencing perceptions. Psychologically, smiling can trigger a cascade of positive neurochemicals in your brain, like dopamine and serotonin, which can elevate your mood and offer a moment of relief from pain and stress. This aligns beautifully with the Stoic practice of focusing on what you can control, your responses and attitudes towards life's inevitable obstacles. So, in your next moment of trial, when the weight of the world seems to bear down on you, remember the power of a smile. Let it be a conscious choice to not just passively endure your difficulties, but to actively engage with them with poise and positivity. Smiling in the face of adversity doesn't mean you ignore the depth of your struggles. It means you're choosing a stoic path to not only face them, but to rise above them, demonstrating to yourself and the world that your spirit cannot be easily swayed by the storms of life. Embrace this practice, and let your smile be a silent yet powerful testament to your unyielding resilience and your ability to transcend the turbulent waves of life with grace and steadfastness. In our exploration today, we've journeyed through the Stoic philosophy of relationships, uncovering ways to enhance our interactions by being true to ourselves and embracing a sense of serene confidence. The power of self-sufficiency, the magic of moderating our availability, and the importance of sticking to our values. These are not just concepts, but practical tools that can transform our personal connections. By integrating these Stoic insights, we invite not just fleeting attention, but enduring respect and genuine affection. Remember, relationships are as much about understanding ourselves as they are about connecting with others. By adopting a Stoic approach, you empower yourself to cultivate relationships that are not only healthy and balanced, but also deeply fulfilling. As we close this discussion, I encourage you to reflect on these teachings and consider how they can be applied in your own life to create meaningful and lasting bonds. If you found value in today's video, please make sure to hit the like button and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts or experiences with these Stoic practices. Your engagement truly helps our community grow and thrive. And don't forget to check out the recommended videos on your screen for more insights and strategies on living a Stoic life. Subscribe to stay updated on all our latest content, designed to help you lead a more thoughtful and intentional life. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep striving towards a life of virtue and simplicity, the Stoic way.